This is instruction on getting started with Google Apps here at Ronald Reagan Middle School. We're going to go over several things in this video. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put together a username and a password. These have already been predetermined, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to determine what your predetermined username and password are. We're also going to log into Google Apps. We're going to take you to a link, and you're going to log into your account. You're going to create a document using Google Apps. You are going to title the document correctly. Titling is very important. If you do not title your document correctly, then your teacher may not be able to locate your document in Google Apps. So you must do it exactly as you are instructed. And finally, you're going to be able to share that document with your teacher. So let's move on. Let's assume that your name is Hugo Girl You Rock. And we now need to figure out what your username is going to be. Your username comes out of your name as it appears in school records. So if you are going by your middle name, please bear in mind that you must use your middle name in the middle, that is, after the first name. So here we go. You rock, or your last name, is going to be the first part of your username. Immediately after you rock will be the first letter of your first name, in this case H, and then that will be followed by the first letter of your middle name, in this case it is G. And then that will be followed by the number 18, which is the day or the year that we anticipate that you will graduate from high school. So if you are Hugo Girl You Rock, your username then is uRockHG18 at pwcs-apps.org. So what you should do right now is you should figure out what your username is, and you should write it down somewhere. Somewhere where it will be handy. You may want to put it in your agenda. You may also want to put it on a piece of paper and put it on your refrigerator. So your username again is your last name, first letter of your first name, first letter of your middle name, 18 at pwcs-apps.org. Now, if your birthday then is the basis for your password. If your birthday is October 2nd, 2000, your password is going to be OCT-02-2000. Now notice that the O in OCT is capitalized and that the C and T are not. It's important that you do it that way when you enter your password. The O must be capitalized and the CT must not. So your password is the first three letters of the month in which you were born, the first letter being capitalized, then dash, 2 digits for your birthday. So if you were born on the 1st, it's 01. If you were born on the 31st, it's 31, followed by another dash and the year 2000. So take a moment now to write down your password, which is your birthday, in that form. And so this is what we have. Your username, which is your last name, followed by first letter of your first name, first letter of your middle name, 18 at pwcs-apps.org, and your password, which is your birthday, first three letters of the month, first letter capitalized, dash, 2 digits of the day of the month in which you were born, dash, the year in which you were born. So now let us move on and get to logging in. So to log in, you go to Fusion, and then you go from Fusion to this little tab here that says for parents and students. Now it's important that it is far enough up the page so that you can see the whole thing. So let's see. Okay, here we go. So for parents and students, and then you slide over here and you go down to Google Apps Login, and you click on this, and it'll take you to this page. Now notice that this has at pwcs-apps.org. So now this is my login. Now notice I don't have 18 after it because I'm not an 8th grader, and teachers don't have numbers after their name. But it's the same form as your username. Just make sure up here you type in again last name, first initial of your first name, first initial of your middle name, followed by the number 18. And then type your password in here. Now, if you are given a sign-in page where it does not have the at pwcs-apps.org, you may have to put that in the box. But if you put it in up here, you will not get in. So make sure you just do your name, initials, and 18. Then you'll click on Sign In. You're probably going to be asked to accept a page or accept some conditions. Please accept those, and then it should put you into your Drive area. Now this is mine. I have some things already set up on it. Yours will probably be blank. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a document. So we go up here and we click Create. We go here to Document and click Document. And this gives us a blank page upon which we can type. First thing we need to do is we need to title the document correctly. So what you do is you go up here where it says Untitled Document, and you click on that, and you will be allowed to rename it. For each and every document, it will be titled using the same formula. The first thing you put in is your block number. So I'm going to use block 8 just as an example. You will all be blocks 1 through 7. Space, and then your last name. So if your last name is McRuffle, you'll type in McRuffle, and then another space, and then you're going to type in the title of the document. Now the title of this document is going to be Ice Cream, and then we click OK. Now every document, the only thing that's going to be different for you is going to be this last part here. In this case it's ice cream. And so now as far as the content of this document goes, just type in your favorite ice cream. So I like Trout, Frappe, ice cream. And just make sure that you begin your sentence with a capital letter and end it with end punctuation, and you will be fine. Now you'll notice up here it says all changes are saved in Drive. Once it says that, everything has been saved and you're done. So you've created the document, you put your content in the document. Now you need to turn your document into your teacher. So you go up here to Share, and then you're going to go down here to Invite People. Now if you have me as a teacher, you'll want to start typing in my Google Apps email address, which is here. You won't see it on your document, but let's just get started. FLO. Now notice that it has appeared here. So if you do the same thing for Corcoran, COR, etc., or Johnson, JOHN, so pretty soon that will show up here. You click on it, and then it's in the box. You need to make sure that this Can Edit is showing here. Notice that there are some other options, but you want to leave the Can Edit so that your teacher can go in and comment on your papers. You want to uncheck the Notify People via email because your teachers don't want a bunch of emails clogging their email box. And then you click Share and Save. Notice it says that you're skipping sending invitations. That's the check you took off, which is exactly what you're supposed to do, so you click OK. Then you have the information who you're sending it to, and you click Done, and you are finished. And so what I would do then is I would go up and close the document, and then you need to log out. If you're in a school computer and you fail to log out, the next person that logs into the school computer will have complete access to your Google Apps account, and you don't want that. So you click on your name, and then you click on Sign Out, and then you may turn the computer off, and you have finished. That is the end. If you have questions, please ask your teachers. I'm in room 1307 if you are still confused. Thank you very much.